and happy Dias de los Muertos. Dias de los Muertos to you today. And for that special day, I mean, this is my time of year. I celebrate Dia de los Muertos, and then I celebrate it for probably like 5 days. I have my ofrenda here in the office, and then I have my ofrenda at home. And today's reading, this reading right over here, is going to be from the Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck, and it's a really interesting deck. I did an earlier reading that that I did a video for that I'll have posted up later on. That is a very interesting video about all of this, about more on the political part, and I wasn't looking to really talk about politics, but it's an either way situation is what I was looking at, but that will be posted later on. So I have, tonight I have a Reiki class, Reiki 1. It's not too late, well, to sign up, but we have a Reiki 1 class from 6:30 to 9:30. Oops, okay, there's our first card. And then our parallel forest hike has been postponed due to the wildfire out there at the wildlife refuge. I just would rather stay out of their way, and I was thinking about how all the animals are probably a little bit stressed out, and they just don't really need extra-ish in their land right now when they're trying to heal through that. So, okay, no, it didn't fly out. Okay. So, we're just seeing how many cards come, hopefully, okay, flying out or hitting out, something like that. So, if you're an energy healer, send some happy energy out there to the Wildlife Refuge, the Wichita Mountain Wildlife Refuge. They really could use that love. They've had a lot of little fires going on in Oklahoma. Interesting, I think. At least I think it's interesting. Okay, do you have anything else left for us? Okay, a couple more. Hold on. Okay, anything else? Okay, alright, so we got several cards here. Okay, and I'm going to do 3 in a row, and let's get started. Again, we are using the Gypsy Witch deck. My name is Maris. Do me a big favor, love this video, and comment something cool that you watched it. What did you like? Do you have any questions? You want to schedule a reading? We can do that too. 405-549-3766. I'm a texter. But let's get started on this reading. Okay, so you can see my ofrenda back there in the background. That's my cool ofrenda. Okay, so I want to clarify, the bottom part is what is closest to us, or to whoever is receiving the reading, and we as a whole are receiving the reading. So this is what I would call almost like a blanket kind of reading, but what's the energy for we as a people coming in? And our first card right here is a card, all right, and we see that the roses are close to us, and so what we're going to look at is that this is something of having a long and happy life. So we've got this energy coming in saying we're going to have a really good long happy kind of weekend going on, surrounded with people that we love. And then right here is an obstacle, and I think that this is kind of funny, as in ironic, ha ha. And some of you will know what I'm talking about in just a minute when I'm saying ironic, funny, ha ha. Okay, and this is a card that's talking about in the obstacle position that we're being blocked from somebody that is looking at us with great love and longing. And it's and I hear this song in my head, Jesse's Girl. I wish I had Jesse's Girl. So this person is looking inside your relationship or looking at you and wishing that they were with you. And that's kind of an obstacle. Well, because if you're single and somebody really digs you that well, and hopefully they're a good, cool person with a good energy, we're being blocked from it. And then also if we're in a relationship, it's looking at the fact that somebody wants to be in a relationship with us, and I'm going to just say the universe is kind of like blocking you from being in that relationship. And that is a good thing as well, because sometimes you don't want to have your heart in two places. And then let's look and see what is our help card. And this card right over here, because the order denotes honor and recognition of labor, and that when we're looking down here, that it is saying that we are rocking and rolling through there. People recognize what we're doing. They recognize the hard work that's being put into things. And I'm going to say, and they're giving kudos with that. They are giving kudos. And everybody likes to receive kudos. When they're doing a good job, they want to hear, hey, you're doing a good job. And sometimes we forget to tell people, hey, you're doing a good job. So those of you that are still rocking and rolling, hey, you're doing a good job. But let's get ready to look at this next line. Okay. All right. So this is, the cat indicates flattery. If it was near a 6, and we're not near a 6, personal injury, near 29 or 30, negative. It's not near those. It denotes strife. So I'm going to say right through here, somebody's going to be giving you a lot of flattery. So remember this person that I was just talking about that's got the little crush on you, and that obstacle? I wonder if they start throwing some flattery your way. Yeah, could be. All right, so the card that is right next to it, so this is the obstacle, and it says when the moon is near, it's a good omen. It predicts fortune. So this is saying, and I'm like, welcome, new moon. This is new moon in Scorpio. In fact, this is talking about good fortune. And because it is closer to us, the ones on the bottom would be closer to us. This is talking about good luck, good fortune. So good things happening on through there. And you're like, but that's in the obstacle position. I know it's in the obstacle position. And this is how I'm going to clarify that. As an obstacle, somebody might be dangling that carrot. And that carrot might be just a little too good to be true. But I'm going to say chance favors a prepared mind. So let's take a look and see what that help represents. Because it might tell a little bit of more story when it comes to that good fortune. Okay, and there we go. And it's the King card. And it says that the bride ensures for a single person the fulfillment of their highest aims when near, if distant, a turbulent married life. So I'm going to say, well, it is close to us, and it's a King card, and he looks pretty ding-dang masculine is the word I'm going to use, and that looks pretty ding-dang feminine. So the message I'm getting on this one is that things are going to be okay in your personal life. And if you are single, you just might want to go out there and go on a date with that one dangling the carrot. Maybe it might be a carrot, as in diamond ring. All right, so let's look at the last line, and this will be, how does the weekend kind of wind up? And are you ready for this? Ooh. Okay, the rod near predicts family quarrels, distant pecuniary losses. And I'm just going to say that there is this potential that you will be arguing with somebody in your family. And I'm going, guys, it's the weekend before voting, and I'm not going to get political at all on this other than back off. Just don't get into any of these arguments, especially with your family. It's an election. That's all that it is. And that's what I'm picking up on there. As the weekend winds down, people's energy starts getting really erratic and angry, and they're going to be more likely to try to argue with you. And you don't have to get into those arguments. You don't have to. It's not necessary, you know. It's better off just to kind of walk away or not get into it. People are going to say things out of fear, and they're going to say things, out of fear. And, you know, when people talk out of fear, they always talk crazy. All right, so what is the obstacle to this? And I'm like, yes, the dog is close by. Yes, if the dog is near, it represents true friends. So in here, it's like your people are your people. Your tribe is your tribe. Regardless of if you're on the same view for the election, it doesn't make a difference. Your people are going to love you for you. And that's what they look at. These quarrels that people are having, it's more out of anxiety and out of fear, and not out of anything that's a true personal issue. And then our help card, is upside down. So I'm going to take it like this. And the anchor denotes successful ventures in business and love, surrounded by 11, 13, 29, 31, 5. Okay, we have 30, and it was close to it. Is a breach of trust. Okay, so this upside down like this is talking about a breach of trust. And when I'm looking at this, man, this family member that you're going to get into a little bit of an argument with, well, it's going to be more than an argument. And really, I'm stressing here when I'm saying do not feed into the minutia. Back off from it. Don't own it. Don't play with it. Don't get into it. Just don't get into it at all. With that being said, there's always a final outcome to where this all leads up to. And we've got that last card. Okay, so let's take a look at the final outcome. Okay, and it's 8 of clubs, number 13, and enmity and calamities with the degree which is governed by the distance from the card of that person. Yeah, so you and this family member, let's just keep it real, you and this family member are going to have a falling out. Okay, you have the opportunity to determine who is taking the high road in this falling out. Remember when I said do not quarrel, do not feed, do not give in to this person's energy? I am serious. Do not give in to this person's energy. It's really important to hold on to your tongue. I'm not saying swallow your words. I'm saying hold on to your tongue. You can do something really positive with that, with those emotions that you're going to be feeling when you get into this quarrel. disagreement, argument, whatever you want to call, with this family member. At least it doesn't happen right away, and you do have some good part of the weekend. I hope you enjoyed today's reading, and have a blessed one. It was an honor, as always, to read for my friends and my followers.